Super rad. We're in the car. Super rad. Let's do this.
Hi, how's it going? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back to Super Rad. Here with another kick-ass interview. This one's going to be really just amazing, guys. I'm glad you tuned in. Now, anyone who's been listening to the show, I haven't been around a while, but if you listen to this very second episode, you know that one cut off. And then I did this long-winded explanation of what happened afterwards. Well, that guest, understandably, was a little upset because I was, I was recording when I picked him up, and he was having a bad day, and he got upset, and it didn't appreciate me doing that, understandably, and the interview never happened, unfortunately. Thankfully, I kept reaching out, corresponding with this individual, and when he finally got back to me and I mentioned what happened, he actually didn't even remember it happened. I guess he had been drinking pretty heavily that day and just had no idea the whole thing even happened, right? Yeah. So like the whole thing is like it's whatever, but double benefit, right? Yeah, we're okay to say this. Okay, he gave me the okay to release the tape from that day or the recording or whatever from that day, and you guys are in for a fucking treat because it's really funny and really cool. And he says it's fine. He listened to it. He laughed the whole time, and I appreciate that he's able to kind of look at himself, not be self-critical, laugh when you make mistakes, and I appreciate that about him. So without further ado, let's get to the show. Let's get to the interview. In the car with me, I'm giddy right now because I can't believe this is happening. In the car with me, a man who is a man, a myth, a legend. Huge, 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 huge. He is the lead singer of the world famous, not even world famous, these guys got to be famous around the universe. We got from the frontman of the world famous band Dethklok. We got Nathan Explosion in the car. Nathan Explosion, say hello to the people.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Nathan Explosion here. Hi.
Nathan Explosion, man. You're in the car. I can't believe it. Well, first I gotta make a comment, man, because this is an audio thing and nobody can really see us. But you are a massive human being, Nathan. You're fucking huge.
Yeah, I'm pretty big dude.
I have to apologize. I have a small car, and you are cramped into this thing. But you are a massive human being, and I am super intimidated by your presence right now, dude. You're fucking huge.
Yeah, we're pretty huge. Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry. I can't even believe you're here. Again, we were supposed to do this before. I don't know if you remember. We had that little incident. No hard feelings, and I'm really appreciate you coming back and talking because everybody who listens was super curious about who that guest was, and I couldn't say, but now you're here, so I can say it was in fact Nathan Explosion. It was the man, the myth, the legend, Nathan fucking Explosion. Nathan Explosion, what are you up to? What's going on in the world of Dethklok these days?
Yeah, we always got something going on, all kinds of stuff. Just go to the website, follow my social media, or go fuck yourself. You can do any one of those three things.
Awesome, Nathan. Awesome. I'll go ahead and do the first one and check out the website because you guys always got something going on: events, concerts, releases, court hearings, all kinds of stuff going on. You guys are just always in the news. I love it.
Yeah, that's true.
Nathan. All right, so you started the band a while back with your other counterparts from the group. One question I know has come up with any discussion around the band is where you guys came up with the name of the band, Dethklok.
Oh, Dethklok. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Well, I don't quite remember every detail, but it was something about death, being pretty metal. And then we were like, well, what about like a countdown to death? So we did like death countdown or like the clock of death or something like that. And then I think it was Murphy's says something. Or I don't know, he said something like, you know, that fucking guy talks. He said something about let's call it Dethklok. And we're like, holy shit, Murphy's, you're not a complete fucking moron. And we went ahead and it stuck. And yeah, I mean, we're happy with it. Fans seem to dig it. Yeah, that's the story.
Awesome story, man. It's such a powerful name. Like, I know when I grew up back in the day when I was impressionable young youth, I listened to a band called Megadeth, and they had death in their name and mega, which is another of my all-time favorite words. I use it a lot. Anybody who listens know I use the word mega a lot. But Dethklok, I mean, that is awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, 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 whatever.
Yeah. So another thing I've been wanting to ask you, Nathan, you got any opinion about the current state of metal? Uh, the scene, what's going on out there, your competition, your contemporaries. I don't know what you consider them.
No, no, I mean, I've heard some other metal. It's alright. I mean, it's not that heavy. It's alright. I mean, we're better in every way, shape, or form. But I mean, yeah, I mean, there's some alright stuff out there. But we definitely out metal them every fucking turn of the way. There's no doubt in my mind about that, and I think our fans would agree.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I mean, there's some good stuff still out there, but the heyday of metal I think is past. We're kind of in the retirement home age of metal. But you guys have just carried the torch almost on a plane. You guys are just on your own level. There's really nobody else that can say that they're at your level. It's just you guys are just at the top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll agree with you there. Yeah, we're definitely the best.
All right, all right. Now I want to get into something about the creative process. I'm super into music. I play a little music. Nothing like you guys. Nothing impressive, but it's just a hobby of mine. And but I'm also an avid listener of music. I love listening to music, and I love not just hearing an album, but really dissecting it and learning about it and figuring out how it was made. I'm super into the creative process, not just the final product. So now that I got you in the car, I'm super interested, like, about the creative process. Like, explain to me an average session in the studio. Like, how does that usually go? What do you got? What's the process?
That's a good question. All right, here we go. All right. So I get up at around I don't know 12 noon, maybe 1 o'clock. Get something to eat. Get something to drink, and then we hang out in the conference room, and then we have our band meeting. And then, the guys say stupid stuff like, whatever. Toki says something dumb, and then Murderface says something even stupider, and then we laugh at him. And then Officer Sins comes in, and then he says, oh, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And then he's like, all right, guys, you gotta hit the studio, but for real this time. And we're like, yeah, yeah, whatever. Yeah, so we're at about 2:30. We actually get in there, and then Dick Nubler is coming for some sessions recently. We like working with him because he's a total ass bag and does whatever we tell him to. Yeah, we like working with Dick. Dick will be like, yeah, we got this track, we got this guitar track, we got a drum thing, a couple vocals we got to lay down, and then we all know our parts. And then we play the parts, listen to them back, make changes. Swishguard and Toki usually get into an argument about the guitar parts and about how hard they are, and then they accuse each other of copying. Yeah, it's the same shit every day with those guys. And then Murderface, of course, starts bitching about how there's not enough bass in the songs, and you can't really hear the bass on the mix. But we tell him it's because you suck, and want you playing that much on the record. We're obligated to have a bass in the band. But if we could do without it, we would. But you know, too much merchandise has that fucker's face on it, and it'd be too hard to go back and redo everything. And yeah, so I mean, whatever. And then so like, yeah, we do that, and then we take a break, and then drink a little more, and then and then we go back, and then maybe finish up whatever. And I'll lay down a couple vocal tracks, and then usually by this time it's like 2 in the morning, and we're all pretty spat, and yeah, we call it a night, usually around there.
Wow. That's you guys stay in the studio pretty much all day.
Yeah. I mean, we're supposed to. We're always there, but we're not always, doing stuff. But we're always there. Our whole house is a studio, if you think about it. I mean, there's microphones everywhere. If I could see something in the shower, I could use that and reference it for the mix later. It's just something we thought would be cool.
Wow. So those mics are live all the time?
Yeah, we got live mics in the house, every room, everywhere.
And you're not worried about that maybe picking up something personal that you guys might say?
What? What do you mean?
Like, what if you said something like in your room by yourself that was like maybe you didn't want anybody to hear when it's recorded?
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What? Did you realize you said something embarrassing?
No. Nothing bad. No. Destroy those tapes. What's the second bad?
Yeah, I'd recommend don't have a live mic in your bedroom. Rest of the house is fine. Just have a sanctuary, Nathan. You got to have a safe place.
Yeah, I'm realizing that now. Shit. Okay. Yeah. We'll get on that. We'll get on that. First thing. Yeah, first thing. Yeah.
Nathan Explosion. Man. Let me just ask you one more question, and then we'll call it a wrap. We'll wrap this one up. What do you say?
Yeah. That's fine. I just wanted to say, before we finish, thanks to all the fans. Thanks to everyone who buys the merch, comes to the shows. We appreciate you guys. Keep buying our shit, and we'll keep making the best metal music humanly possible. All right, last question, man. I got shit to do.
All right, last question, Nathan, and then I'll let you be on your way because you look like you got places you'd rather be now, and I honestly don't blame you. Um, I just want to talk about your concerts. Now, your concerts are notorious for people getting hurt. Um, like people go like trample. There's been accidents at the concerts.
Yeah.
There was that one you had in a volcano. A bunch of people died.
Yeah. I remember that one. It sucks.
Yeah, something like 15,000,
30,000.
30,000 people died. We heard 15 on the news.
Yeah. You make sure the press release always lowballs the fatalities, or people might not come to the next one, but they always do. That's the thing. They always show up, which surprises nobody. I mean, we're awesome. I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well die watching Dethklok. That's what I say. Uh, that's how I plan to go. I'll probably die on the stage. I don't know. What hell of a way to go? If you're gonna die, we're all gonna die, right? I mean, it's a more metal way to die than at a metal show watching Dethklok. It's the best way to go, if you ask me. Best way.
I think surrounded by your family and friends on your deathbed as you're very old is probably the best way to go. But second, definitely to that, is dying young at a Dethklok concert in a very violent way. That's a definitely close second, man. I won't put it at the top of the list, but definitely close second, definitely.
Yeah.
Well, the question was, what was the question about the concerts? Oh, any new big venues planned? I know you guys are known for having some pretty wild venues. You guys play in all kinds of crazy places. Anything you guys are thinking about doing?
Oh, yeah, well, it's kind of secret. I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. Yeah, we're planning on doing this one show. We're basically gonna like clone ourselves, and then like we're gonna like play like with ourselves. We're gonna go ahead and clone ourselves.
You're gonna clone yourselves?
Well, not really clone ourselves. We're thinking more like cyborgs. Yeah, with like that look like us. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to talk about it, but yeah, we're thinking cyborgs. Yeah, we're thinking like cyborgs. I don't know. I guess that would be I think it would be that pretty metal.
Why cyborgs?
Yeah, that's the thing. So we're thinking about doing a show in space, but apparently that's not a good venue because there's not like air and stuff to breathe or whatever, and also sound doesn't travel through space, according to some science dick who was telling us that. We didn't believe him. We didn't believe him, but yeah, you know, he's science dude, so he's like, oh, you're not gonna be able to hear anything in space. So we're like, oh well, fuck the space thing. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's do it in the most inhospitable place we could think of. So we're gonna go ahead and do the next concert. Well, actually, I'm not really supposed to reveal it, but I don't think anybody really listens to your show, right?
I don't think so. I mean, not as many people as listen to you, obviously, or go to your website. But I mean, I think there's some people listening. I hope.
Well, whatever. I know it's not that much. I'll go ahead and tell you. Next Dethklok show, big show. Can't wait. Oh my god. Everybody should be excited because we're doing the show in Antarctica.
In Antarctica? Holy shit! Is that why you guys need cyborgs?
No, I mean, we wanted cyborgs for a while, but we thought, well, it's really fucking cold there. So we thought we'd have the cyborgs just play the music. And then we'd like be somewhere warm and, you know, there, but not there. If that makes any sense.
Antarctica. That's gonna be a bitch venue to get out to, man. That's gonna be really tough.
Yeah, but, you know, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, yeah. Come out, Antarctica. It's in, uh, it's in a couple months. Tickets are, $3,000.
$3,000?
Yeah, they're a little low for the show, but we thought, you know, it's kind of far. We know people are gonna have traveling expenses.
You guys think $3,000 is a low ticket price?
Yeah. I mean, what are the other bands charging?
Are you serious? I mean, the last concert I went to that wasn't Dethklok, I think I paid $60 to see him.
$60? Whoa, they must really suck.
No, they're actually pretty good, man. They played for like 3 hours. Yeah.
Oh, well, no. That's what we charge, and people pay it.
Wow, you guys got hardcore fans. That is hardcore. First, I mean, to travel, the logistics of traveling to Antarctica is just mind-boggling. And then the $3,000 ticket. I mean, fuck. God forbid if you want to take your girlfriend with you.
Yeah, we're actually advising you don't bring girlfriends, pets, or anything else. It's a very dangerous place. We're expecting high casualties.
You guys are expecting casualties at these concerts now. That is well, that's pretty rad, man. I like wow. Like I know people wouldn't wait in the rain to get tickets for a band, and you got fans who are willing to die at your concerts. That says a lot about y'all's music. I mean, you guys, I think, are more than musicians to these people. You might actually be like minor deities to them.
Yeah. Some people tell us that we're like their gods or whatever. We tell them, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's better than worshiping the real God who's kind of a douche and makes you act like good or whatever. We're like, yeah, do whatever you want. Be metal. Do whatever you want. Just yeah. Just stay out of our way and do whatever you want. Yeah.
Stay out of our way, do whatever you want. That is the metal way. I think that is the metal way, right, Nathan?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you. Yeah, so this is kind of boring. I really don't want to do this anymore. I guess we'll see you later. See ya.
So Nathan just he just got out of my car and is just walking away um to the distance. We're not where I dropped him off. I mean, where I picked him up, by the way. We're not anywhere near where I picked him up. We're actually kind of far. I don't know if he knows that, but he seems to be on top of things. All right. Well, I mean, sorry for the abrupt end there, but ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Explosion was in the car. That was a great interview. He was really forthcoming with some information about the group. I mean, I think we got some first time reveals about some new developments with the band. Wow. So you heard it here first, guys. I don't get much more rad than that. So again, appreciate Nathan coming on the show. He took off. I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's going to be just fine. But I'll go ahead and call it a day, call it an interview. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, afternoon, wherever you are. I hope good things are happening to you. And I hope wherever you are, you're keeping it cool. But most importantly, you're keeping it rad. Thanks again for listening. Everybody have a wonderful, 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 wonderful time. And we'll see you next time for another super rad interview. See you then. Bye bye.